guys, welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would film this look. It's like a blue double winged eyeliner. I put a picture of this look up on Instagram and people seem to really like it, so I thought I'd film it. Start for my first video, something quite simple, everyday. I know not for everyone, every day isn't like a 2 colours of blue eyeliner and some lashes and some really bright lipstick, but for me that's every day because, you know, there's no eyeshadow or anything involved. In the picture that I had originally put up, it was a purple lipstick, but I can't actually seem to find it, which is a little bit annoying. So I just kind of picked another lipstick that I thought would go. They came in a set, 5 for £5 at Freedom from Superdrug, so they're all kind of the same sort of tone. So I just picked this one and I was like, yeah, I've never used this one before. Let's just go for it. So I already primed my face using the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base Primer, and next I'm taking the Cliniqué Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This is in the shade 28 Clove, and I'm just using a doe foot applicator to spread it evenly across my face. This foundation is actually, the undertone's a little bit warm for me, so it looks quite red on my skin. So to neutralize that, I'm going to take the LA Girl ProConceal. This is the green Corrector shade, and as you can see, I'm just applying it basically around everywhere I put the foundation. And then I'm going to blend that all in with a dupe artiste brush that I got off Amazon, as you will see here. So I'm literally just going to use quite large circular motions, and this brush is really good because it has so many tiny bristles, so it's able to just blend all that foundation and concealer in literally like 0.2 seconds. It is amazing, and they're so cheap as well. I got them in a set. It was like 11 brushes or something like that for like £14, so perfect deal compared to like the price that you would pay for the actual brushes. So to conceal my under eye area, I'm taking 2 more shades of the LA Girl ProConceal. These are Warm Honey and Chestnut. So I'm just going to take Warm Honey, which is the lighter one, and put it pretty much right directly underneath my eye, and then take Chestnut to highlight further under my eye and the rest of my face. So Chestnut's pretty much quite close to my skin tone, which I like because I don't really like a really bright highlight. And then I'm going to blend that in with another dupe artiste brush, just a smaller size, again using quite swiping motions and circular motions. So next I'm going to set all of that concealer with a technique called baking. I'm taking the Sheer Loose powder by Collection. This is translucent, and a Real Technique sponge. It's quite a dirty one, but it's not damp. I just tap it into the powder and pack it straight under my eye where I've put all of that concealer, as you can see. And this technique just helps us set all of that concealer in place all day. It is not going to move. I'm also going to put some right in the crook of my nose because I tend to get quite oily there. To contour, I'm going to take yet another one of those concealers. I'm telling you, these things are my life. This is in the shade Mahogany. I'm going to put it right in the hollows of my cheekbones and a little bit curving it up into my hairline. And then underneath that, I'm going to put that same Chestnut shade just to highlight underneath it slightly, make the contour sharper. And then I'm going to blend that in with yet another of those dupe artiste brushes. This is a slightly even smaller one than I used under my eyes. So I'm just going to use very small circular motions and then swiping motions so it goes up around my eye and creates more of a natural blend and a shadow. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. This again is the translucent one on a B Cosmetics powder brush. And as you can see, I'm just going to stipple it over where I put the contour to make sure all the powder's packed in there and that stays. And then use swiping motions over the rest of my face and to wipe away where I've baked that powder. So filling in my brows isn't really a huge part of my routine because I already have quite thick brows, so I just pluck them a little bit to give them some shape. I'm going to fill them in a tiny little bit for some definition using the Beauty Forever brow pencil in the shade 403 Brown, just in short hair-like motions. Moving on to the fun part. As you can see, I've already done one eye off camera. I'm taking the eyeliner. This is by Thrina. Is that how you say it? Thrina? This is in the shade 509. It's like a metallic kind of turquoise. I've slowed this clip down a little bit just so you can see the technique that I'm using for my eyeliner. I'm just drawing a straight line out and then dragging that back onto the lid and filling it back in so that I have a really sharp line and the colour is very opaque. Next, I'm taking Inglot Duraline, and if you don't know what this is, you need to get it. It's this amazing liquid that basically turns any eyeshadow into an eyeliner, I'm just taking a drop of that and then placing my eyeliner brush that I just got off eBay straight into it so it's nice and wet. And then I'm going to take this eyeshadow. This is the Kiko metallic eyeshadow in the shade 04. I'm going to place the brush straight into that and make myself a little eyeliner. And then I'm basically just going to draw another wing straight over the top of where I drew that first wing, but slightly smaller so that the first colour still shines through.
Universal time, 10 hours, 40 minutes, 40 seconds.
And here I'm just being kind of extra and wiping the eyeliner brush off just with a wipe. Here I'm taking the Kiko Fine Art Eye Pencil in the shade 04 Matte Occhi. I'm going to go with Occhi, and I'm just using that to line my upper waterline. And next I'm taking the MUA Intense Colour Eye Pencil in the colour Turquoise to line my lower waterline. This pencil wasn't incredibly pigmented. I guess I just kind of did that for the effect, but it didn't really do much. And now I'm just adding a quick coat of mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This bottle and brush was just really small. This was the sample one that I got from somewhere, I don't even know where, so I don't actually know what the real one is like. Just to finish up the look, I'm going to take these Eyelure lashes. These are the naturals in I don't know what number because me like an idiot I threw away the box. I'm just going to use this Eyelure applicator to put them on. They're kind of like tweezers but a little bit wider so that you get a better grip on the lashes. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to put them in place because as you can see they really were not cooperating with me. They just did not want to stick down. Maybe it's the glue. I'm using Eyelure glue. Maybe this is not the best glue in the world, but generally it kind of works for me. So I finally got them into some kind of happy place for me, and then I'm just pressing them down onto my actual lashes to make sure that I've got a really good fit, and then I'm pressing them up to get a really nice curl. And that is the eyes done. We are nearly at the end. I'm just taking this B Cosmetics fan brush with the Balm Cindy Lou-Maniser, and I'm just going to highlight the high points of my cheekbones. This highlighter I really like because it's very finely milled, so it's kind of like a glow from within look, even though we all know that that's not a real glow from within. We all know you just packed your face with highlighter because you just wanted to look like a glazed donut, and that is okay. So then to add a little bit more highlight, I'm just going to use the Sleek Solstice palette. This highlighter is life. It's so pigmented. I'm going to take this purple shade on that same brush and just right at the base of my highlight, I'm going to add a bit more glow. Moving on to the lips, the final section, I'm taking this MUA Anti-Bleed Lip Liner. This is just in clear. I'm going to line my lips with this. You may think it doesn't really do much, but I actually see that it makes a difference. And I'm going to use this Freedom Pro lipstick. This is in the shade Dusk Till Dawn, which, as I mentioned earlier, wasn't actually the colour that I used in the first look. To be honest, I don't really like this colour that much. I feel like it just kind of makes me look, I don't know, old, and I guess it kind of highlights my moustache. I mean, we all have upper lip hair, but that doesn't mean I want to draw attention to it. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Follow me on social media. That will all be linked below in the description box, as well as a list of all of the products I have used. So thank you for watching.